It's the idea of like that. What I'm saying there is a return to pure framework. That's you remember how I said the I'm literally like I'm talking about a framework right now that I'm working on right now. So this is weird. I'm actively kind of more progressed in this voice note than I am right now, which is weird.
That's funny.
But yeah, that is interdimensional right there is literally that new framework ooze. And the one I'm building right now is technically going to be a little bit better than interdimensional. So I'm about to be more progressed than that guy right there in about a week or two, probably a little less than a week would be my guess. But he's more progressed than me right now, so he's got one little step up on me. Hopefully, I'm going to move 2 steps up real soon. But he's talking about it right there. That's what I was calling the man on the moon framework, or pure stepping back, like pure framework ooze. It's this concept of like a materialist can get to, like damn near to God without God, and like if you don't know God or can't pursue God because you have some intellectual hangup, then by all means you should be pursuing your materialist version of God. You should be pursuing the best thought texture, not pursuing God. You should never be pursuing truth. The only way to actually find truth is to pursue the best thought texture, to do what is most efficient at all times, and through that you will find truth. Through that you will find God, because what God is the greater pursuance of the best thought texture, the greater pursuance of what is most efficient to achieve the best thought texture. So it's like they are the same thing. It's all the same thing. Truth is efficiency, which is seeking the best thought texture, which is the will taste the divine texture, which is God. And it's like it's all one will, one thing, one spanning process, the mad pattern, thrashing outwards. And it's like that's it. That's the whole religion. Jesus.
Be able to eat. So you can have a completely materialist framework that still exists within interdimensional and black hole. You can't have that whenever it's an egoistic taste, because then you have all the metaphysical baggage which comes with that statement. So it's it's very complicated because an egoistic taste includes interdimensional
So
and
Trevor,
white hole.
holy shit. And this is how I'm about to supersede this problem right here. Okay, this is what it is, Trevor. Listen to this. This is going to be one of the most important things I've ever said in my entire life. The issue I'm having right now that I'm about to finish talking about in this voice message is the concept that an egoist taste has metaphysical baggage, but it also has more instantaneous power because it comes preloaded with a self detonation, which leads you to the rev limiter type framework, those frameworks that are beneath language, the wormhole type frameworks. But, like I said, but that instant explosion, that self detonation comes with metaphysical baggage. And if you get caught up in the meta analysis of metaphysical baggage, then also you get all of the issues that come with actual belief, actual religious thoughts, which is why I was just talking about the need to supersede them through a pure framework, a pure pursuance of the best thought texture, and achieving God through that naturally instead of pursuing that from an over intellectualized version of doing what you think God would do. And so the way I've done that, the way I've cut off the metaphysical baggage while keeping the self incineration, is with the story. It's with the fucking story. It's with Asithriel and Exazix and Ark Arthur or whatever the fuck his name is. It's with all these little critters, these little creatures that are running around, scurrying around through my brain. These little guys are cutting off all of the metaphysical baggage because they're isolated entirely within a story. And that story in itself is a framework. So I've sliced the metaphysical baggage off while keeping the instantaneous thought texture detonation. I've kept the explosion of flavor without bringing in the need to understand it from a perspective which is greater than frameworks. I've contained it entirely within frameworks, the understanding of the thing which is greater than frameworks. I mean, what a beautiful little thing I've done. My God.
Includes interdimensional, but they don't include each other. So I mean, I guess each one should independently exist. I don't know how to handle it. It makes me very tempted to
I
just
knew.
combine
I knew, bitch.
interdimensional and white hole into one thing, which is saying when in the